Have you ever like woken up and then you just had a song stuck in your head? So today, I'm so excited. Okay, the song that I have stuck in my head is Badia. I don't know the words to the song, but I love that song. So there you have that. Welcome back to Motivational Monday. Thank you so much for stopping by and tuning in with me. I had some technical difficulties with my set this morning, but that's okay. We're here, we're pushing through. Welcome. So yesterday I got back and I was talking about, last week I was talking about different ways of balance. So I got a lot of questions about what is that block timer thing that you're showing. I know Alberta is back on a lockdown, and that's okay. We need to do things in order to have a better outcome. Keep doing the same thing. Definition of insanity. So we're going back into lockdown, but that's okay. We need to be productive. And because last week I got a lot of questions about block timing and all these different things to use, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna let you guys in on my little secret block timer. Okay, so you guys are gonna get a close up of my block timer. This says go forth and be fabulous. Just as a reminder, go forth and be fabulous. So what I do is I like to break my whole entire day down in different blocks. This helps me with my productivity. And so the better that you get at breaking down and seeing what works for you is the faster that you can, one, make a block timer, and two, actually get it to start working for you. So, with my block timer, I always have 7 hours of sleep. I put that at the bottom. Then I go ahead and break my whole entire day down into 3 to 4 hour increments. So in my first increment here, I have in the morning, 5:40 to 8:10. There, I'm gonna be waking up. I'm gonna be doing journaling. I'm gonna be doing some exercising. I'm gonna be getting ready. I'm gonna do some quick tidying. Instead of actually allotting a specific amount of time to go and put it towards tidying up and cleaning and things like that, I actually put it in bits and pieces of my day. That way I don't feel like I'm bogged down with doing chores. Because let's be real, sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but laundry is not my favorite thing. It's not my cup of tea. So I like to put it in my schedule where I know I'm going to be productive with it. It's gonna get done. I don't feel bogged down doing it, and it gets done on a consistent basis. All right, so that is my first segment, and then my second segment is 8:10 to 12 o'clock. So with 8:10 to 12 o'clock, at that time, I'm doing the most difficult tasks out of my day. And what I really want to get this clear. So the first time you wake up, you're very, very productive, you're ready to go. If you want to know a book that's going to help you with this, having a specific morning routine that works for you, if you look up the book, squirrel, lost it, Morning Miracles, that book will help you also get a nice structure of your morning. And once you get a nice structure of your morning, then you can implement certain things. So I like to keep the most difficult tasks in the morning. And the reason why I do that is because I'm alert. I have my morning shake. I've already exercised. I've journaled. I'm just wide awake, ready, and alert. So I just want to keep that energy and move it throughout my day. So if I know that in the morning, not necessarily in the morning or whenever I get up, because I do have a block timer for my days off, I know that I'll be able to get whatever I need to get done, like the busiest things that need the most brain power. I'll get that done. Me to be most productive in this specific segment, I always make sure that I'm not avoiding 100% avoiding busy tasks. So what are busy tasks? Sometimes busy tasks can be like you have a list of different things to do, and you know for a fact that one specific thing on your list is important, but you know you're going to either need to break it down into multiple tasks throughout the week, and you're just putting like a specific segment in that morning. So it's like, okay, I need to read a full chapter by the end of the week. So I'm going to do a half an hour of reading every single day. But that's more of like a busy task. Something that's more productive in the morning would most likely be I'm trying to like think of something. Looking at your emails first thing in the morning, opening up the salon, things like that. So making sure that I'm not doing tasks that I can reserve for energy that I have later on in the day. So next segment. My next segment, I do schedule my lunch. So 12 to 1 p.m. I schedule my lunch. So at that point in time, this is just a basic understanding of, I just want to point that out, it's a basic understanding of what your day is going to look like in order for you to properly plug in your goals throughout that week. So this may be like, for instance, for people, they may, you may wake up 8-10 in the morning. You may wake up, maybe you work at nights. Maybe you wake up at 12 in the morning, 12 in the evening. This block timer just helps you segment your day properly, so that way you can get your goals done by the end of the day, end of the week, when you're breaking down your goals in digestible chunks. Okay. So, yes, so I do schedule lunch. So like, I'm not saying like every single hour, every single segment needs to be the exact same, but I am saying that every single segment needs to be accounted for as to what you're doing to help your productivity throughout the day and throughout your week. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was my lunch. Yes, I do schedule lunch. Like I said, for yourself, this could be something completely different. Your lunch could be at 12 o'clock, your lunch could be at 3 o'clock, depending on your schedule. So in my schedule, I always do 12 to 1, and then I do social tasks, personal time, posts. So at this point in time, I'm doing something that's for myself, that kind of takes me outside of my busy day-to-day tasks. You're so like tired after digesting your food. You don't want to really be reserving like the most important things of your day right after lunch. Your body tends to slow down slightly. At this point, you might want to even not be at your desk. You might want to be walking around, moving, shuffling, something to keep you going. So that way, throughout the ending of your day, you're not tired or like, oh my gosh, I need to find energy. I need to find a Red Bull, because that is not the answer. All right, then we're going into dinner. What could be for you, be a little bit later, whatever the case is, 5 to 8. So at that point, I'm looking at dinner, I'm looking at tidying up. So I have 2 specific times in my day that I'm tidying or cleaning, just to make sure that I don't leave all of it throughout for the rest of the day. Like, I can even show you guys my couches. Like, it just helps with a clean and clear, concise mind when you are consistently tidying. Also, I find it helps with being proactive and not being lazy. Sometimes you have a long day. You don't want to do dishes. Because I schedule it in my day and I'm consistently doing it, it doesn't feel like a bogged down task. So between 5 and 8, I'm basically looking at dinner, tidying up. I'm kind of relaxing out of my day, and also digesting and looking at family time within that segment. So once again, you move these segments around, you can switch it up, use what works for you. I'm a planner, so the more that you schedule things and you get them out of your head onto paper, the more likely you are to actually do them, one, and two, you have a clearer mind, especially if you're a creative mind like myself. I always have things going on. At the 8 to 10:30 there, you can see, at that point, I'm actually looking at my next day, prepping for my next day, prepping my lunch, preparing to go to bed, meditate with intention, and then I go into my 7-hour block of sleeping. There you have it. That is my block timer to help me stay proactive as a business owner, entrepreneur, because sometimes it's really hard to get everything done, or sometimes there's a lot to do. So I rather break everything down in digestible chunks. Like I said, I keep saying this, I'll keep saying it, because it's something that I found that's works for me. And once you find something, because people always say, oh, try this, try that. But once you find something that works for you, it is gold, it is bomb. That is your Motivation Monday. Once you have tools to get you through certain situations, everything just becomes just smaller and smaller, easier and easier. Things just start to pick up on how fast you get things done. It's just amazing. But if you're not a planner like me, this also does help as just a visual that you could put up and okay, I'm doing this or doing that, and you kind of just look up and you're like, okay, that's my next task, that's my next blog segment, that's my next segment that I'm looking forward to finishing this task, that task, or whatever the case, whatever your goals is. Thank you so much for tuning in to Motivational Monday, and please remember, where your energy goes, let me back it on up. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. So focus on things that are more uplifting for you, especially for this lockdown, and might be uplifting for some people. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys want to see. Speak up. Talk. Let me know. Do what we need to do. Minimize exposure. Wash our hands. All these things that our health providers have been telling us to do. We just need to be consistent with it, and we can clearly make a difference and change the outcome of what's going on. I know it's difficult, stressing about it, definitely not gonna help. Coming from a long line of stressors, you're welcome. But the main reason why I have Motivational Monday is to just kind of have fun with you guys and just show you that there are other ways of doing things, other perspectives that you can maybe take to help with your challenges and successes in life. So yay! Thanks so much for stopping by. And I will talk to you guys next Monday. Motivation for this whole entire week. I know it's been kind of hard with the shutdown, so I'm gonna come and just make you guys smile and give you some tips. tips and tricks, and it helps me when you guys interact with me as well, because you guys are just such a genuine, great group of people to learn from, as well as to help. There's like, I don't announce every time people ask me for help or all these different things. A lot of people tell me that I should, but I don't. And you know, I'm just happy that I can share with you guys as much as you guys share with me. So no, I don't have a huge following, but I have a really fun, genuine following. And yes, you guys ask me questions in a DM. I try and answer to the best of my ability. And so if you guys have any other questions, don't be afraid to let me know. Text me, I'm cool. Guys, enjoy this beautiful, beautiful day. No, the sun's not out, but you are up. So that means you get a chance to do something that no one else is doing right now. I love you guys so much. Talk to you later. Bye.